Have you ever found yourself so excited about a new idea you can't wait to share it? And then later on, you realize that maybe you've overpromised or exaggerated. It's easy to get caught up in the thrill of possibility, to dream big, to envision a world where everything just works out perfectly. But sometimes that rush can lead to skipping important details, and it leaves us scrambling to catch up. So you may be feeling an overwhelming urge to take these big, bold steps today to share your vision with others. And there is so much potential for growth and new opportunities, but it's very important to stay grounded. It's a time to harness that excitement without letting it run away with you. So today we need to find the balance between dreaming big and planning wisely. Join me as we embark on a journey of self discovery, gaining an understanding of how to embrace this energy and move forward today and every day. So, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for all the positive, loving support you give me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your daily focus, September the 21st, 2024. Yes, I usually do a weekend, but you know what? There is so much happening today and there's so much happening tomorrow that I had to break it up. Otherwise, we'd have a 2-hour video going on here. We don't want that. So today we have the energy of the 21. The 21 is about endings. It's about a new world awaiting us. But it's very important to look at what we are dealing with in the present and tie up those loose ends, to leave things in the rearview mirror so that we can go forward, that we can step into that new opportunity with a lightness, a sense of liberation, a sense of freedom attached to it. 2 plus 1 is a 3 energy, and that is about transformation. That is about our voice. That is about allowing curiosity to lead the way. And if we look at the daily numerology, we'd have a 9 plus a 3 plus an 8, and that gives us a 20 energy. Now, the 20 energy is about turning points, a fork in the road. Where do we want to go? Where is our vision leading us? Does our actions align with that vision? 2 plus 0 is a 2 energy, and the 2 energy is all about magic being around us, but more importantly, to tap into that magic that lays within you. That is your birthright. It's your talents, your abilities, your unique self, and bringing those things out and being authentic and real and living, living the dream, so to speak, because you are utilizing what is already very natural to you. You are in alignment with your path. Sun is in Virgo, Moon is in Taurus. Now, Mercury squares Jupiter, so we could very well experience a clash between our thoughts and the expansion of what we want to become our reality going forward. And even though our thoughts can bring up these big ideas, which they will today, we'll also experience some poor judgment. We'll be eager to take on more, and we're willing to take chances on more than we can maybe handle or balance properly or complete it all. Perhaps we're not going to take the time to think things through, whether it's in our actions and our words. So we really need to ground our ideas in reality, and we'll find that incredibly challenging. We want action now, and that can lead to some very hasty decisions that do not truly align with our dreams, with our goals going forward. We end up stretching the truth. We leave out important details in our conversations. It's so easy to overlook the fine print under this energy, so take the time to double check your plans. Okay, avoid scattering your energy. Only pick 1 or 2 things to concentrate on. Choose your words carefully. We don't want misunderstandings. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was Mark Twain, though, that said, it's better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you're a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. So think about what you want to say, what you are conveying. You don't want to stretch the truth. You don't want to omit important things. So think things through before you have those, especially those strong conversations about those big dreams. We can feel confident, we can feel optimistic today. So we need to think things through. We need to slow things down. We need to stay grounded. We need to stay practical. And remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is on a day like today. Okay, so let's turn to the cards, shall we? See what advice they have for us for today. And we have the Queen of Swords. Well, this is protecting your dreams, your desires, your goals. This is about giving it enough time. It's about nurturing it. So it's not about speeding up the process so everything is now. And we are such a now kind of world. We want it now. That's why our credit card owing is like astronomical. It's crazy how much we borrow for the things that we want now instead of saving it up. And my dad built his home debt free. He never had such a thing as a mortgage. He lived in a very tiny little house on the property, and he was building this big house. And when he finally saved up enough money for enough materials, he did a little bit more work on the house and a little bit more work on the house. You know, when he wanted a vehicle, he saved up for that vehicle. He never went for a loan. My dad never went for a loan. He never had a mortgage, and that was the way I was brought up. Of course, then, really, I got caught into the, ooh, look at this. They gave me a credit card. Ooh, look at this. I can buy those concert tickets. I can go out for supper tonight. I can have these drinks, whatever it was, right? Oh, that's a pretty necklace. Ooh, that's a shiny ring. It didn't matter. Oh, I'd look great in that. And having that credit card at my disposal said I could have it now if I wanted to. And so often, especially this kind of energy, we say yes to those kind of things. And so we really need to structure our thinking, structure our wants, our needs, knowing that if you buy something for $10 and you're paying 20 or 25% interest on it, you're really not getting it for that incredible deal you thought you were. In fact, it's probably costing you 5 times the amount, if not more, depending on how long you leave that item on your credit card bill and just pay the minimum. So this is about protecting your dreams, your goals, and your desires. And the first step in protecting them is making sure that we are taking practical steps towards them. We're not trying to rush the energy. We're not trying to push things into being, but we want to back it up and let that divine energy, that divine timing to speak for itself and bring it in when it's necessary, when everything is right, when we are finally certain of our steps. Four of Swords. This could be a day to pull it back, to, dream a little bit more. Yeah, grow those dreams. Absolutely. On a day like today, grow your dreams. This is a perfect time to let your imagination soar. Acting on that imagination might be a whole different ball game. Okay, so this is about dreaming of the possibilities. This is a time to actually hang up your weapons, take off the armor, to lay down, to recuperate, to relax, to unwind, to heal, and to start to strategize exactly what makes sense in stepping forward. What actions, what words will align with your path going forward, the path that you desire going forward. And we have the King of Swords. So we really have a thinking kind of day rather than a doing kind of day. Okay, especially with the cards here. We have 3 swords in a row right now. So it's about thinking of the potential of what we can do. It's about growing that dream, but only in our minds right now, meditating on it, journaling, just sit there in thought, go for a walk in nature or along a shoreline, and just think about the possibilities of what you can bring into your world. Not so much the doing, okay? The King of Swords, yeah, we're a little, we get hyper focused. We want it. We want it at all costs. We're ready to use that sword to carve out a path, to cut away what no longer belongs. And we might be a little bit rash in doing that. So slow it down a little bit. But we do have the king and queen here of the swords. So we really do have this kind of intuitive awareness. And we also have this diplomatic energy with us. So it's about slowing it down enough to actually utilize those things and use them to our advantage rather than it working against us. And our last card, the Ace of Pentacles. And that, my friends, is how we open up that new path towards, well, growing our prosperity, growing our abundance, bringing in the things that we want to bring in, those material objects. Maybe it's a great love we want to bring in, a happily ever after in our life. This could be the very beginnings, but only because we sat there and thought. We didn't act upon it. We didn't start exclaiming what we were going to do and how they were going to work into it and how great it would be. And we didn't stretch the truth. We didn't omit those things that we didn't want to tell them. Otherwise, we'd be worried that they might say no. So we just kind of left that out, and not being forthright and honest. And so we lose some integrity if we do things that way. We want to think about things today, journal it, meditate. I'm going to repeat myself here. So I'm not going to repeat myself. So the Ace of Pentacles is about a brand new path opening up to you. Incredible wealth, prosperity, abundance can be yours. Because on a day like today, we can dream it big. We can see the potential of what we are dreaming. And we can devise a plan, a practical plan, if we take the time to do so, to actually step into that new beginning. Let's go to our oracle cards. Nature's Whispers. You are worth it. The 23 energy. Now, the 23 energy is knowing that there is a greater energy than you, helping you to go forward in the way you want, listening to your dreams, your ambitions, your heart, and what you truly want to bring into your world. And bringing in the dynamic. They bring in the dynamic to make it so. Yeah, hold it up there, because there's always pictures within the pictures with this author. So maybe something calls out to you. So Google it, meditate on it, absolutely. The only way you can accept, respect, and cherish others is by accepting, respecting, and cherishing you. Accept praise and credit when it is given to you. When you learn to be accepting, you allow your true potential to blossom. You claim your worth and reflect that light to others. When you see yourself in this light, other people cannot help but respond to your personal sense of value. And as you strive towards more self-love each day, you will find yourself infused with new energy. It is okay to walk away from relationships that minimize or hurt you. It's okay to walk away from environments that minimize or hurt you. Enjoy and love who you are. Enjoy and love who you are at all costs. Don't try and make yourself into something you're not. Remember, we have the 2 energy, right? It's going within and seeing the magic that we already have. We don't have to reinvent ourselves. We just have to tap into our authentic self and allow our authentic self to shine. Our talents, our abilities, our personality. And I'm big on self-love. It all starts with self-love. So, which reminds me, I should get working on a calendar for the upcoming year. I heard lots of great reviews. People used it. They feel more alive and energized than ever before in their life. They're meeting goals and dreams and desires they never thought they could. So, look at this. We have partners, the seahorse. Star. Seahorse, partners. So it's about love, partnerships, foundations, balance, relationships, and safety. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting 2 bodies. This is a time for you to look closely at the relationships around you. If you're currently with a love partner, it's time for you to rekindle that passion. Explore new ways to build on your foundation. Safety and security is important, and Seahorse offers protection, love, and safety so that you can continue on your journey. If you're single, it's important that you restore the balance that is missing within you in order to attract the right person. Like attracts like. Be the type of person that you want to be in your life. Unlike humans, it is the male seahorses that carry the babies. This card would signify that there is an imbalance between the male and female partnership in which a realignment needs to take place. And that could have been with the King and Queen of Swords, right? Because we had the healing card in between that there was this sense of healing in between those two cards and bringing in the balance of, maybe you've been over ambitious lately and maybe it's time to nurture your emotion more, to embrace your creativity rather than following a strict regiment. If you're thinking about beginning your own business, this could be a wonderful time, but you must not go it alone. A partner is needed to help you with the balance. You may be the creative type and may need someone to ground you with regards to finances or vice versa. This could also be a message that a loved one, usually a male energy who has crossed over, is coming through, a message of love and peace. The ancient Europeans believed that the seahorse carried the souls of the deceased sailors to the underworld. Seahorses offered the sailors, the male energy, protection on their journey as they went to meet their destiny. And it's now time for you to embrace your destiny. So stay grounded today. There's a whole bunch of energy happening around us. Just take your time. Don't try and rush things. Don't try and push things. Think things through. Take time to meditate. Take time to journal. Go for that walk on that sandy shoreline. Embrace yourself, your talents, your abilities, your unique self. Fall in love with yourself. And the rest is actually quite easy after that. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.